friends, and welcome back. So, since we are grinding for Dark Matter, and I know that a lot of you watching are also going to be grinding for Dark Matter on Black Ops Cold War, I figured that once we unlock gold or diamond on each weapon category, it would be helpful to share some little tips and tricks and things that I've generally learned along the way to make your journey easier to get gold and diamond camo. So today we're going to be looking at how to get easy gold and easy diamond on the shotguns. I'm thinking of running this as a series alongside the camo grind, so if this is something that you find helpful, then please do drop a like. But without further delay, let's get into the tips and tricks. Okay, so the first camo challenge we come to with the shotguns is the spray camo challenges, which is just to get 200 kills. This is obviously super easy and is just something that comes over time. By the time you get to the final camo, you will have long finished these challenges, so this isn't difficult by any means. So I played hardcore with the shotguns. I just found this the easiest mode. They are really good and they have really good range, and you can get a one-shot kill in core, but sometimes you do get hit markers. Honestly, I just find it easier to play hardcore. So the modes that I played the most for this were hardcore free-for-all, which I absolutely loved. I really enjoyed playing that. I felt like the skill-based matchmaking wasn't as bad as it is if you say playing core, and also hardcore domination. If there's maps that you prefer playing, then wait for them to come up in the rotation. Generally for me, I found that Armada was a really good map, Crossroads was a really good map, and I also really enjoyed playing Cartel. The next camo challenges you're going to come to are the stripes challenges. And these are our headshots. So with the shotguns, you have to get 50 headshots. Again, I played hardcore for this, and this is something that's just going to gradually happen as you're leveling up the gun. And if you happen to get lucky and find an AFK player, then great, there's an easy headshot for you. The classic camo challenges are arguably a little bit more difficult. These are our 5 kills without dying, aka the bloodthirsties, which you have to get 20 times with the shotguns. What can I say other than just get good? Truthfully, I didn't find this too difficult. Again, it just kind of happened as I was playing and leveling up the gun. If this is something that you struggle with, then obviously just sit back a little bit more. If you need to camp it out a little bit, then so be it. We all know how frustrating it is to get to 4 kills without dying and then be killed on the 5th. And yes, some people absolutely breeze through these challenges, but there are also a lot of us who struggle to get 5 kills without dying. I think again, generally I played hardcore free-for-all for this. If you can get a good map where you know that you're not going to be caught in long lines of sight, and if you can learn the spawns, I found Armada super helpful for this one. If you are at the back of the boat, you can learn the spawns, and honestly you can just be ready to pick people off as they come round. You've got to do what you've got to do to get these 5 kills without dying. Nobody's judging anybody here. Honestly, again, most of the time you'll find by the time you've got the gun leveled up to max that you will have completed all, if not most of these. So the geometric camo challenges are our long shots. You have to get 50 long shots with the shotguns. Play hardcore. These are so easy in hardcore. You don't even have to think about it. Can't recommend hardcore enough for this one. The Flora is our 75 kills while an enemy is detected, stunned, or blinded by score streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. I think I made this more difficult for myself than I needed to, but this is actually super simple to complete. So you can run stuns, which is fine. Truthfully, I didn't like running the stuns. I felt like they either weren't effective enough on the enemy, or I ended up stunning myself, and it just didn't work out that great for me a lot of the time. The most efficient way of doing this that I've found is to run a UAV and a counter UAV, and then don't run any other score streaks. Pull out your UAV first, wait until that's gone, then pull out your counter UAV. Don't have them overlapping and have them out at the same time, because you can get way more done if you wait until one's gone. A lot of people are working on their launchers, so a lot of the time I was finding that the UAVs and counter UAVs are getting taken down quite quickly. The counter UAV is a 2-hit with the launcher, whereas the UAV is a 1-hit, so your counter UAV is probably going to be up there slightly longer. You kind of just have to hope that people aren't going to shoot them down so quickly. You also want to make sure that you are running field mic as your field upgrade, because that stays out for a really long time, and any kills that you get detected by the field mic count towards this challenge. There are also perks that you can equip for this that would be helpful, so you can recharge equipment over 25 seconds. So if you are running stuns, then use this so that you can replenish them over 25 seconds. And then you can also equip Gearhead, which reduces your field upgrade cooldown time so that you can get the field mic faster. Don't forget that there are also little resupply boxes around the map where you can actually replenish your equipment as well, and that is just super helpful to have. Okay, now we get to the frustrating part. This is the worst challenge by far. The science camo challenges are 75 point blank kills. This challenge is annoying. It is very annoying. There's definitely things you can do that help make it easier, but honestly, it's just frustrating. So this is the one camo challenge for the shotguns, where I would say to jump back into core. Trying to complete this on hardcore, honestly, you are just gonna have a bad time. So I found this easier to complete on an objective-based game mode, so something like hardpoint or domination, because people's focus is gonna be capturing the objective. You'd hope anyway. I know a lot of players don't know how to play the objective, but the hope is that they will push the objective. Alternatively, you can jump into the Combined Arms mosh pit. Try and get Armada if you can. There are so many people sniping at the back of the map that literally have their sniper scopes glued to their faces and have no idea that you're there. So that's a great way to try and get some point blank kills. In terms of perks, make sure you're running Ninja so that you can sneak up on enemies, but do be aware that Ninja isn't deadly silent, so sometimes I would just crouch walk up to people so that they wouldn't hear me. And then having Ghost also helps to keep you off the radar, so that's super helpful as well. And then finally, the psychedelic camo challenges are the 2 rapid kills 25 times. So I jumped back into hardcore for this one because honestly I think it's just easier to get the 2 kills off quickly in hardcore, and I found it a lot easier to play objective based game modes because you know that people are going to be pushing the objective. Again, honestly, I think these will just start to happen for you. They're not too difficult. So those are some of the things that I've learned along the way going for gold and diamond shotguns. The other benefit that we have now is that we do have Nuketown, which is a smaller map, so that is going to be so helpful to completing a lot of the camo challenges. So I'm going to be using hardcore a lot for the camo challenges because I just think it makes everything so much easier, minus the point blank kills, which are definitely easier to do in core. The only thing I will say with hardcore is that it doesn't show you when you actually complete the challenges, so you don't see the medals pop up, you don't see the camos pop up, so you just have to keep checking back in to make sure that you are progressing with the camos. Let me know if you guys have found this video helpful and if you've learned anything that you didn't already know. If there's anything that I've missed that you think would help other people with the camo challenges, make sure to comment them down below. But if you did find this somewhat helpful and you'd like this to be a series, then please do drop a like. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for more Cold War videos. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.